Here's for the Chargers, and they score!
In the front, Luzzy again!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Breakfast with Ken and Ben. And
It's funny. I thought those things were for something else, but now, thank you. I know what they're for. Here I am, all these years using those.
Well, nobody knows
other
what we're
things.
talking about right now, so I was chewing gum, which is a faux pas, before we came on the air.
Yeah.
And I looked down at what was around me, and I said, I wondered why this guy gave me his business card, and now I know. I just want to say I have the person's information.
Okay.
I can contact them. I know their information. We're good. But yeah, so anyway.
I mean, you got a whole thing of.
I forgot that there were paper towels.
Paper towels right there.
I forgot there were paper towels.
Business card.
Listen.
Oh, that's better.
Listen, is this better now?
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It was different person now.
What?
You're
I'm
like
a different person?
Yeah.
Am I a better person now?
Yeah, much.
I'm a much better person.
Much better person.
All right. I'll listen.
See,
I'll
if
take
you had
it.
the hat on, you would have reached over and grabbed the paper towel
That's
and
true.
disposed of the gum that you had in your mouth. But
That's true.
I'm sure the guy's got more business cards but you got the information anyhow, right?
Steel trap.
Okay,
Also my phone.
good.
I haven't had. Yeah, I know we talked about getting you business cards for Sports Open Mic, because sometimes people wonder where you are now.
They do. All the
I know,
time.
yeah. So we got to make sure that happens. But what I was, I have not carried a business card in years.
And I don't usually have them either.
Yeah.
I really don't. The only reason I mention it here is because there's been a lot of people wondering, where we've been for Sports Open Mic. That's the only reason.
Right.
Because I know Chris used to be big on titles.
Yep.
And I said, forget the title. I don't care about that. But we didn't really need the business card. So I don't usually have them. But I just figured we have to have some sort of, rather than, trying to write everything out all the time.
Mhm.
I had breakfast with someone yesterday.
You had breakfast with someone after the show?
Yeah.
And you didn't invite me?
You were busy. You had people coming in.
Wow. Who'd you have breakfast with?
One of my cousins, Larry Gwaltney.
Okay.
You know Larry?
I don't know Larry, but I think I probably know. I know the name Gwaltney. A lot of talented Gwaltneys coming through Westerly right now.
Yeah, he used to be a cop.
Awesome.
Actually, there was Jack Gwaltney.
Mm-hmm.
These are all my cousins. Jack Gwaltney's the oldest. Then Roger. Roger ended up being a state trooper. And he actually ended up his career. Roger passed away a few years ago, driving the governor. I think it was Sunland. Sunland he drove. So he had a pretty good job. And then you got Ronnie, who was the youngest. And Ronnie was also a Wesley police officer and detective. And so they had I had a couple of stories about those guys I could tell you, but you don't remember,
Yeah.
but when they were building 95, I'm going to go back.
No, I do not remember when they were building 95.
Well, they had a stretch of it done that wasn't opened yet. And this is from Hope Valley, old exit 3.
Yep.
Up was not open yet.
Okay.
But the road was built.
Yeah.
So Roger, I can talk about Roger now if you can't get back at me. Roger used to stop at my house because we lived in Hope Valley.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to stop and have coffee with us, me and Hazel, some nights when he wasn't busy. So one night he swings in for coffee. He says, come on. He says, let's take a ride. So I go, and he's on duty. So I get in the car with him. And
front or back?
Huh?
Did you get in the front or the back?
I got a front
Okay.
seat. Oh yeah.
Just
no,
wondering,
no,
just
no,
wondering, you know, just
no,
wondering, just
no. He
wondering.
meant actually give me a ride.
Okay.
So we go out as we're heading down 138, and he takes a left. He goes over these, bounds of dirt to get up onto the highway. So here we are on 95, which is not even open yet.
Right.
And he's going to show me now how you should never try to run away from a state police.
Right.
Because their cars are pretty fast.
Oh, I'm sure.
And when he got to a certain point, I said, Roger, I got the message. Take me home. It was funny. But it was him, see, Ronnie and Larry, all retired, and Ronnie, Larry, and Roger, all retired from the police department. I emceed their parties.
Oh, nice.
And the first one I did was, I think it was Larry was the first one I did, and I see everybody that comes up to speak, everybody wants to get their picture taken with this guy. I mean, you got the lieutenant colonel or whatever. So I said, wait a minute here, hold on, I'm the MC of this thing. So I got my picture with all of them.
Good.
So I told one of them, I said, now I keep this picture. I'm going to keep this picture right in my car.
Yeah.
If I get stopped, I'm going to show this picture. Do whatever you want to do, Mr. Collins. So,
there you go.
And I have to tell you one more is Ronnie.
Yeah. Now,
Ronnie was a detective. He did a lot of really good undercover work. So I'm down we just talked to Caswell the other day at Seafood Haven one night. And I'm in line. I'm waiting to get waited on. And here comes Roger walking by me, right? And he's not in uniform or nothing, obviously. He walks by me and he says to me, I'm just going to keep walking, he says, because I'm working. I said, okay, Roger, no problem. But
now, is Luke Waltney related?
Luke Waltney is Jack's grandson.
Okay.
Jack is the oldest of the Waltney boys.
Yep.
He plays for the Bulldogs.
He does.
I think he's a left fielder.
He's leading. He leads the Bulldogs right now with a 950 OPS.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then now, is Chase Collins related to you?
Chase, yes, he's related to my. That's my brother's. That would be my brother's grandson.
Chase Collins leads the Bulldogs right now with 11 innings pitched. So, and they are their first home game that we're covering is tonight. We were meant to cover 2 games before this. One got rained out, and then it got moved, and then the rain didn't stop until enough time, and with the new field and all of the money that they spent on the field, it was a game time decision, and they were going to it would have made more sense for the field to postpone it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there were still puddles and it was too late. But the other school did not have a rain date that they could accommodate. So the word that we got was, we're playing the game, but we don't know how long it'll take to clear the field and make it good. So we went with softball that night because we knew what time softball was starting. The softball field was okay, so we went with the softball field. And so this will be our first Bulldogs baseball game of the year tonight, 4 p.m. against.
And who are they playing tonight?
They are playing East Providence, which is a great game. That was a playoff matchup last year. That was who they played to, I believe, in John Mahoney says, great hat, Ben.
See, you are going to get more compliments on that hat. And don't forget who you got to thank.
I got to thank you. I have to thank you for the hat.
That hat was made for you.
Well, thank you, Ken.
I
appreciate it. I appreciate that.
You'll get a lot of compliments.
I've gotten a lot of compliments.
Yeah, you will. You get more.
I've gotten a lot of compliments on the hat. Uh, DJ and Stephanie came in yesterday to do an episode of Weirdsterly, and they said, "Ooh," DJ said, "Ooh, we need that hat for one of our bits," and I was like, "No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
This is my hat. This is my hat. You
No.
don't. No. You're
Not
gonna pay
a
for
prop
it.
hat.
It's not a prop hat.
No.
I said you're gonna pay for it to get cleaned. You know."
No.
Calvin
My boy.
Calvin said, "World famous Ken Collins, smooth water. Ken is one of the best guys in this town. Ken is family, one of the best guys in this town." Absolutely, Calvin. Calvin, do you like the hat that Ken got me?
Calvin's
You can say no.
Calvin's a good man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Smooth
Absolutely.
waters. He plays he knows that Hazel likes Engelbert Humperdinck because
Mhm.
that's not exactly the music that he might want to play in the
Right.
morning, but he always sticks a song in there for Calvin's I've had Calvin a lot of the games and stuff. Calvin does a good job and he'll do well.
Yeah,
He'll do
absolutely.
well. He's a perfect gentleman. He's been up to see the man cave. Yeah, he's been up to my house. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. I know. I still got to see the man.
Yeah, I know.
I still got to see the man cave.
Definitely smooth waters. He'll know what I mean.
You said
Calvin.
smooth water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say definitely. I'm going to say to him, yes, definitely smooth waters.
All right. Little inside.
Yeah.
Little inside
He'll know
baseball.
what I mean.
Well, he said smooth. Yeah. So, all right, cool.
By the way, he didn't get a hat, but he got a nice suit at
Toscano's Men's Shop.
He certainly did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he came in to see us during a sports open mic
Yeah.
over at Toscano's. So, yeah. Shout out to Calvin. His morning shows are on Wednesdays.
Calvin's on Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and he's got he is a producer for the morning show and for Betty Joe and
On Saturday.
on Saturdays.
Yes.
But he's got his show where he plays some of his favorite music.
6 to 7 on
6 to
Wednesdays
7.
and Thursday.
You know what? I wake up at 6:30 every day. I can catch the last half hour of that show.
Yeah.
I can catch the last half hour of that show. Wake up with some nice tunes.
Yeah, does a good job.
Yeah.
Really does.
What do you listen to when you wake up in the morning? Or nothing?
What do I do?
Yeah, like what do you listen to? Like, do you listen to music
Oh,
in
I
the
did
morning?
get-
Do you put on the radio? Do you put on the television? Or do you like
No, the
do
radio.
you-
Calvin's on.
Yeah, when Calvin's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listen to Brian.
Yeah.
Brian's on Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. But you're okay. So you're a radio guy in the morning. As soon as you wake up, you turn
Yeah,
on the
then
radio.
when I'm waiting, I might put the TV on and try to get the YouTube set for Hazel.
Yep.
Yeah, it worked yesterday. I don't know what I did, but it worked.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
Came right on 8 o'clock. So,
Perfect.
yeah. Hopefully it works today.
Excellent.
But you said it was
excellent.
an excellent program.
She liked the
yesterday.
show?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Said you did a good job yesterday interviewing those people.
Oh, hey, thank you.
That was
Hazel.
great, too. That was a lot of people don't know about that, I
The
guess.
Next
huh?
Up Music Festival, nextup.org,
Yeah.
nextupmusicri.org. You can check out all of that information about
Right,
the Next
yeah.
Up Music Festival. Later today on Man About Town, which is Bill the Movie Guy from
The
Mystic
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 Cinema.
Luxury Cinemas and
Yep.
all South County Cinemas.
Yeah.
And she also has April Dinwoody from the Town of Westerly Multicultural Committee to talk about Neighbor Day, which is coming up May 18th from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. And you said you were talking to me about how they used to do this
Yeah.
back in the day a lot.
On the Sunday. Is that a Sunday?
This is I have no idea. I don't know when May 18th is.
Well, we can find
Did you
out.
Did you forget your phone today?
No, I haven't.
Excellent. Calvin said Saturday with Betty Joe and Sean Lacey. Wednesday is nothing but old school 70s and 80s music. I make sure I get Miss Hazel's favorite artist on the air. Yep.
Yeah, see?
Yep. Very
18th
nice.
is a Sunday.
18th is a Sunday for Neighbor Day,
Mhm.
12 to 2. Town Hall and steps of the Town Hall and the Wilcox Park for Neighbor Day. And you can learn all about that this afternoon.
Right.
On that. And then at 4 p.m. we will have Westerly Bulldogs baseball versus East Providence.
Now they moved up to Division 1 this year.
They did move up to Division 1 this year, yeah. So tougher schedule. I don't know. I think East Providence may have also moved up to Division 1.
They should be in Division 1 anyhow.
Yeah, I think that was I'm not 100% sure that was the championship series last year. But no, it wasn't, because it was the series before the championship, because we covered their last game here, which was a loss, and then they went up to East Providence. They had to play one more game against them. They went up to East Providence, won, and then went on to win the championship. So,
and that was at Rhode Island College, right?
Yeah, I believe that was at Rhode Island.
Did you do any of those games?
No, we don't. So because because we're video, that Rhode Island Interscholastic League has a deal. All of it's not just the Rhode Island Interscholastic League, by the way. It's all, like, every state has exclusive deals with NFHS, which is the National Federation of High School Sports.
But I understand all of that stuff, but they should definitely make an exception for stations, whether they're radio, TV, or whatever they are, that have carried the games all year long. I don't mean.
Yeah, but does Nesson get the World Series?
No, you're talking about professional.
I know.
These are kids,
I know.
And these are local radio stations and TV stations.
And you have to pay for NFHS too. So you have to sign up.
I understand
for the month.
But we used to have to pay for.
No. What I'm saying is the parents, like
I
and
know.
the family and the grandma and grandpa and stuff. Like yeah, you have to go on and pay for it. And
right.
Yeah, there is definitely like a little barrier to it.
But what I'm saying is that when it gets to the championship game, they should, the NF, whatever it is, should allow.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about somebody that does 1 or 2 games during the year.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't be allowed. But when you carry 75% of the games all year long, and then here comes the most important games of the year, and people don't have that service, they can't get it on the local radio station. I mean, that's one thing with the RRIL. They used to let us do it, even though they had their own radio thing. But we used to be able to do them.
Maybe we'll be. I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to do some radio versions of it. I don't know, but I know that video and the way that we do things now, with the exception of like middle school, for example, right? Middle school switched to RIIL this year, and that was a little bit of a different situation. And when the middle school girls basketball team went back to back for their state championships, like middle school softball, I believe, also went undefeated last year, and won their state championship at Rick, and we got to go film at Rick and do that. And that was actually we had John Fazaro and Tucker Terranova on the call for that. You know Tucker, right?
I do.
I assumed. So that was that was cool. That was in that time period where Greg had the thing with his neck, and so it was very nice of them to go up. John's granddaughter was in the game anyway, and then he called Tucker, and it was very nice to have them. And it was a good thing that we had people. It was a good thing that we had people live, because we had the worst shot ever for that. I mean, that game is unwatchable, like almost.
Really?
Because the only place that they would let us set up is down the right field line.
This is at Rhode Island College?
At Rhode Island College, yeah.
Okay.
Down the right field line, a little bit past
the dugout.
past the dugout, a little bit past first base, and the sun is just crazy. And every time, and the seats are packed there, and everybody's up against the railing. So if you turn to the left, you'd see people. And so it was a good thing that we had the announcers, right there next
You'd
to
have probably
them.
been better off to do it from center field.
I know, right? So, but it was nice to capture it, and it was nice to be able to stream it.
Sure, it is. Yeah.
For the people that needed it. But yeah, not the most aesthetically pleasing game, but it was something that we were able to do. For middle school, for the girls basketball state champions for the last 2 years, we've been able to go film them. And then this year, because they switched to RIIL, it was, NFHS is going to do it. So I called, and NFHS was like, actually, we don't have anybody to do it. You want to do it, it. But you got to do it for us.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to put it on 3-2-1. I want to put it on 3-2-1 for free. If we're going to do it, I want to put it on 3-2-1 for free. And they were like, you can put it on your YouTube channel, but everything has to be branded NFHS, etc. And we were like, yep, no problem. And so we ended up doing it. Come to find out afterwards, it was at West Warwick High School. So they had planned for Johnny Boots and John Parenti to do the audio of the game with the NFHS automated cameras, and they were going to pay Johnny Boots and John Parenti. So that was not intentional. Sorry, Johnny and John, but Okay, we got another comment here from Antonella Rizzo. From Deja Vu Consignment Room that said the hat love.
See?
And then she put a black heart with it.
I'm telling you.
So
that's going to be the talk of the town.
And
hey, have you seen Ben do that?
Oh my God. I made an action figure of myself.
Oh, by the way, speaking of action, I saw the cartoon thing. Was it a cartoon thing? Ken and Ben breakfast?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. You must have done that.
I did. Yeah. Well, AI did it.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm not a cartoonist.
Sorry I interrupted you.
No. You're good. I did I made an action figure of myself, right? With AI. You know what? Let me email this to myself, and I'll put it up on screen.
Sure.
For you. Action.
I got the screen right in front of me here. Now where you gonna put it?
Is it actually on? Like,
probably
no,
not.
it didn't do it. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I have nowhere to go. I'll be here. Not till tomorrow.
All right. I think we have to make one for Ken, an action figure for Ken while we're here. So, all right.
I kind of like the
cartoon one?
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to download these. Hold on.
And is this what you do in your spare time?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay. So I made this action figure, and hold on a second. That TV is not on, right?
I don't see.
All right. Hold on a second.
How do I put it on? I'll put it on.
Well, no, I'll let me just reach for it. 1 second.
That's the kind of TV I got. Vizio.
Is it on now?
Yeah, it is.
All right. So you see the.
Right now, I see darkness.
What do you mean you see darkness? Did it turn back off?
Yeah. It's dark right now.
Right. Hold on. I will turn it back on. As everyone else is seeing the.
How did it go off?
I don't know.
Vizio. Yeah, it's on right now. Oh, I see all the thing over here.
All right, you see the action figure?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so you got me. You got my glasses.
Yeah.
I'm holding a podcast microphone.
I see that. Yeah.
I have my iPhone.
Now everybody else can see this too, right?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then down at the bottom,
Mhm.
do you see what's right here?
Oh yeah.
The fedora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made sure to include the fedora.
You got to.
Yeah, I know. I have to. I also made one for Jackie. So let me share that one. This is Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
It's got some sleep masks because she's a very tired girl. It's got our beautiful cat Mystic, who we
That's
have
the
to
name of the cat, Mystic.
That's the name of the cat, Mystic, who we have to take to the vet soon. Her handy dandy iPad that she doesn't
Yes.
go anywhere without.
I see that.
And a Purple Rain album cover because she loves Prince. Yep. And then I made one more. She didn't like the realistic versions of it because she thought we looked too weird. So we made I made a cartoon version of it.
Oh, she's a Yankee fan.
She's the Yankee fan. I'm the Red Sox fan.
That's nice. I like that.
So she loves cotton candy. She's obsessed with cotton candy.
Oh, okay.
We have our cat Mystic there. We have a big soft pretzel because our first date was at the Malted Barley. And the giant purple sloth in the background is from a giant purple sloth stuffed animal that I won her at Springfest or Fall Fest or something.
Oh, pretty good.
So yeah. So we have to make a Ken Collins.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we have to make a Ken Collins one now. Are you excited?
Oh, I can't wait.
All right. All right. So
how do you do that?
So you just go to ChatGPT. It's a
Oh, okay.
yeah. So it's an AI software.
I want to give you too much credit then.
Yeah, don't give me too much credit. Let me download a Ken Collins picture. I have many of them now, but let's see here. This will just take a second. What are your plans for the rest of the day as we
Today?
Yeah.
Hazel. Today's gonna be a tough day. I gotta stay close to home. I got phone calls coming from Yale.
Yep.
To find out what time tomorrow and all that good stuff, and make sure my ride's all set.
Right.
So, be a long day today. In anticipation, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to. I mean, I don't know how much you want to talk about that, but you're having a little surgery tomorrow, and I know that I seem distracted right now because I'm downloading a thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you're having a surgery tomorrow.
Yeah,
and routine should
be hernia. It's a hernia.
It's a hernia surgery.
They say it's
routine. They say it's routine. I know it's scary anytime you're going to go under the knife.
Right.
But I assume you've had surgeries before.
I've had one, major surgery. Yeah, definitely. Yep. I was out on that one for about 7.5 hours.
Wow.
I was out. Yeah.
And they don't expect this to be anything like that.
No. This is in and out. The other one was a cancer thing, and I told you what they did to me. But they found the lymph node that had the cancer in it, had to go in my throat, and It can't imagine anybody doing what they've done. I mean, I've been to Yale afterwards, and I've even talked to different people over there that work there. When I explained to them what they did to me, they said it was unbelievable. You can't even see where he actually cut my,
Wow.
Yeah.
The Yale is incredible. They really are.
This Dr. Judson was like the assistant ear, nose, and throat specialist professor at Yale. He brought me in this room. He wanted me to go in this room with a bunch of doctors because he explains to these other doctors what he's going to be doing to me the next day or whatever it was. And he said, tell them what you want to do, how you want to, do after surgery and everything. I'm looking at about 50 doctors there. They're all looking at me. I said, well, I just want to go back and do what I normally did before this happened. And they said, what's that? I said, I want to go back and do basketball, football games, play by play like I do. That's what I do.
Yep.
They thought that was pretty funny, but I was on the operating table about 8 hours that time. This should be nothing like that. This is supposed to be in. Obviously, stay there a while and
then out that day. Yeah.
So
well, good. We'll be saying prayers for you, and
thank you.
Absolutely. It's Holy Week this week.
I know, that's right.
So I know at 10 a.m. over at Christ Church, we're going to have Holy Eucharist for Holy Wednesday. Tomorrow, Holy Thursday, or Maundy Thursday, depending on your religion. I know, again, I don't know everyone else's schedule. Check your local church for what they're doing this week. But I know Christ Church on Thursday night, we have a 7 p.m. Eucharist service. And then on Friday at 12 p.m., there's a solemn prayer service, liturgy service. At 3 p.m., they have the Stations of the Cross, where they all walk around the church. And then at 7 p.m., there's a Good Friday service with the clearing of the altar, or that's actually Maundy Thursday. And after the 7 p.m. service for Maundy Thursday, there's a candlelight vigil in the church all night through till Friday morning. And then on Saturday, there's the 7 p.m. Easter vigil.
Yep.
And then Sunday for Easter, there is a 7 a.m. sunrise service in the Memorial Garden downstairs at Christ Church. And then there is a 9 a.m. service, choral Eucharist service, and there is an 11 a.m. Choral Eucharist service. So, and the 11 a.m. has incense. So, and the 9 a.m. has a children's sermon. So check that stuff out, christchurchwesterly.org, for all of the information, or follow them on social media. Hold on. Make it real, less cartoony. Okay, hold on. I didn't like it. I didn't like
Didn't like it?
No, I didn't like what they did for you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to start a new, because I did it on the same one. I did it on the same chain that I did the first, I did that cartoon one with Jackie and I. And I think it became more cartoony because of that. So I'm going to get you, though.
You're going to do another one?
I'm doing one more for you right now.
Okay.
I'm doing one more for you right now, and then I'll text it to you so you can take it home for Hazel.
Oh yeah, be nice.
What do you guys usually do for Easter?
No, not too much. I'll go to church.
Yeah.
I had to go Saturday night or Sunday.
Yeah.
Depending this week, I don't know.
Right.
Depends how I feel Saturday, but
Yeah. Well, depending on how you feel Saturday, we'll, obviously uh keep things abreast of the situation.
I know if I can't make it, that uh, we'll be in good hands.
Absolutely. And if you can make it, if you feel good, but you have to stay home, we can work something out for you there too. So
Okay.
we'll yeah, we'll get all of that stuff situated. Oh, see, I want it in a box.
I think we're going to see the sunshine today, which hopefully will happen. I know yesterday the sun came out just about the time it was to go back in.
Yes. All right.
But it is supposed to be springtime, and that's usually the way it goes anyhow.
Yeah.
Yeah, rainy, just cold rain. Oh, I don't like that.
You don't like cold rain?
No, I don't like it.
Do you like warm rain?
I don't like it when it's cold, like it's 50 degrees, 45 degrees. It's April, whatever.
Right.
16th. I know the date. April 16th. Uh-oh, here comes Adidas.
Don't look at it yet.
Oh, I close my eyes.
Yeah.
Close my eyes.
Don't look. Close your eyes still. Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
Ken Collins action figure. Here we
now
go.
I can look.
Here we go. Yep. Now you can look.
Oh, brother.
What do you think?
You
You got the classic Adidas hat.
Yeah, I see that.
You got your Columbia zip up. You got baseball, football, basketball, a little radio, the legend. You got your announcer's hat on. I mean, your announcer's
I see that. Yeah,
microphone.
It's on right too. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you did a good job. It's great. Yeah, that's nice. That's my three favorite sports right there: baseball, football, basketball.
I figured that they were. This is great. I love this. I wish that we could get this really made.
Nice.
I should put that up, right? On
yeah.
I should post that on 321. So the legend. Yeah, we got the little radio here for you. We got the basketball, the football, the baseball, your notebook that you never leave anywhere without. The classic Adidas hat. I love it. This is fantastic.
We have to change hats pretty soon because I have the white Adidas hat too now. That's got to be.
Okay. When did you get the white Adidas hat?
I've had it.
Okay, I don't think I've ever seen you in any hat besides that.
Well, this is a winter one, and we did
you have a winter and summer hat.
Yeah, the summer one's a white one.
Now, is this a winter and summer hat for me?
Oh, it's both. Yeah, because to keep the sun out. Yeah,
this is 365 days a year.
That is a 365.
This is my personality. You've decided that this is my personality now.
Yeah, I have a gentleman give me a hat too that I got to wear someday, but Mr. Ferraro at Hoofs.
Yeah.
He gave me a nice hat, like it's almost like this, but it says Hoofs on there.
Oh, so. Nice, very nice. Well,
I'll wear that someday.
Awesome, that's fantastic.
I like the Adidas hat. I just like the ones that are like they just crumble down. I don't like the regular baseball hats.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
Okay.
I like these guys.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know for when we get you a 321 hat.
We should take advantage of it. We got to get some, because my granddaughter, she can do the, if you want, well, you saw it on the 321. She can do all that stuff. The price will be right too.
Excellent. Yeah, yes, we need to, Brittany, we need to make your grandfather a hat for 321.
Yeah, you can do that. You get
Of course.
your hats and put 3-2-1 on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But you're out all over the place too, so it'd be good to advertise when you're at the games.
for sure. Yeah. I know. And last time we were not this past time because the hat stole the show this last time, and Paulie always. But last time we were at Toscano's, DJ texted me a big banner that she made. She was like, "We're getting this printed to put up in the back of the shot because there's that like empty clothes rack behind you,
Yeah.
where you sit." And she was like, "We need a big 3-2-1 banner back there for Ken." And so she took the photos that I have of all of the guys, and she like made a banner.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we got to get a big banner printed for
That'd be nice.
for the shows.
Yeah.
At
Oh yeah,
Toscano's Print Shop.
we always had to put the banner up.
Well, I know. I know.
Oh boy,
I know.
that was first and foremost.
Yeah. And this is a visual medium, so
That's
you know.
right.
But anyway, Ken, I'm gonna end this one a little early today.
You are
Yeah. I gotta go to Richmond.
Virginia.
I do, yeah. It's a long drive.
Yeah, it's quite a ride. Yeah.
I know. They said, why would you make your cat a veterinarian appointment in Richmond, Virginia? And I said, well, they're the best of the best.
Well,
So-
the cat's pretty important. So
The cat is pretty important. So if we have to drive to Richmond, Virginia, we have to drive
do
to
what you
Richmond,
gotta do,
Virginia.
yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
No, we're going to go to we're going to Wood River Animal Hospital, but the fine folks over at Wood River Animal Hospital, shout out to them. So yeah, I got to unfortunately head out of here a couple minutes early today.
they might want to do a little something. That-
Yeah, maybe they'll want to sponsor.
Pet
Maybe.
of the day or something.
Pet of the day. Ooh, yeah. Pet of the day.
There you go.
That would be great. Yeah.
We could feature a pet.
We
Pet
could
of the
feature a
day.
pet of the day on the
Abs-
morning show.
Available.
Yeah. They have an
Mhm.
adorable dog that has been there that they've been trying to find a home for quite a while. So
Perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, thank you, Ken.
That's your assignment.
Okay.
I mean, obviously take care of the cat, but
Yeah, take care of the cat, and then also that the legend Ken Collins, right there.
so I won't see you tomorrow. So
You will not see me tomorrow
Or Friday,
which
probably.
you wouldn't have seen me tomorrow anyway because we have
Oh,
Business
that's
Over
right, yeah.
breakfast. But on Friday, Dan will be filling in for you.
Yeah.
Dan LaBelle, the heir apparent. And
he loves it.
yeah, he's great. He's great. So he was very disappointed last night that Cheraho baseball got canceled or moved to Barrington or something.
But
So,
the game I know you got to go, but the game on Saturday should be good. I wish
yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
if
you'll
I'll-
be able to watch it. You'll be
Yeah.
able to watch it with us. So
Yeah, I got a lot of interest in that game with relatives, and
oh, good.
so all right,
That should be great.
take
That's
care of you.
that's Westerly versus Cheraho, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yes,
Yeah. So that'll be great on Saturday. And Ken,
yes.
I love you, man. Thank you so much.
All right,
We'll see you on Monday at least.
right.
So
Yep.
thank you guys so much. Bye for now.